Justine Brown.
Give her a roaring round of applause. From Wisconsin.
By way of the University of Tennessee.
She's not Jim Nantz, she's not Charles Barkley, and she's not Seth Davis. She is Justine Brown with your NCAA Women's Bracket Update.
I don't know if this parody will last, but tonight 5 of the 8 games were upsets.
Really?
Yeah, Green Bay.
My bracket's busted.
Green Bay was a 5 seed over a 4 seed, not that big. Louisville
Wait
was
a minute, who won?
Green Bay won.
Wisconsin, Green Bay?
Yeah.
And they were a 5 seed?
Over a 4 seed Michigan State. Not that big of an upset.
No, that's not that big of an upset.
But Louisville Xavier was a 7-2 seed, and some people pick Xavier to pull a couple upsets and maybe get to the Final Four. They got beat tonight by Louisville.
Don't chicks all wear those hats, Justine?
Yeah, I just actually went to Vegas, too, and every girl had on that hat. Even me, I had one on.
See what I mean?
No.
Now, we do have the NCAA women's bracketologist intern Justine in the building tonight. Do you have any women's basketball questions?
Yes. Well, I'll tell you why the UCLA-Gonzaga game was an outrage.
Because the 11 seed Gonzaga had the home floor, right?
Yes.
So you're saying that because UCLA can't fill up their well, Paulie's closed now, right? They've already started the so where would they have played that game?
But that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Here's what they do. Ahead of time, they pick the regionals. And they pick regionals with hot markets. Knoxville's a regional. We get a lot of fans. Spokane gets a lot of fans. They pick that, and that they have the opportunity to take a local team and put them in that regional. They'll do it to sell the tickets. So that's what they do, because they stopped doing that. For like 3 or 4 or 5 years, you could not play on your home court for a game. But they weren't selling tickets, and schools were losing money hosting. So they brought it back. They're like, okay, well, you can play on home courts now. But it's not the top seed always playing on the home court. Rutgers has played on a guest court of a lower seed 2 years and lost to them. Last night, UCLA loses to Gonzaga. It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Yeah, it's my first time out of the country, so it was just pretty cool to be in a
Your first
different
trip out of the
country.
country was to Russia?
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
I think Americans have like a fear of Russia, though, and it's really pretty normal.
Did you scream Wolverine while you were over there by any chance?
No.
Wolverines!
Our own intern Justine is at the game at Staples Center watching her beloved Celtics get beat down by 20 at the half. Didn't I tell you should have stayed here?
That might have been a better decision looking back now. Can y'all even hear me? It's rocking in here with the Laker fans.
I can hear it is. It doesn't sound like there's much noise to me. The Lakers are just making it look too easy. How do you explain that as an athlete?
It's painful.
Well, Justine, will the Celtics come back, I guess, is the question that remains to be asked now. Or will they mail it in and just say, all right, we'll get ready for Game 7?
If they mail it in, I'll be highly disappointed, but maybe they just need to get ready.
Now, you can leave at halftime and come back to the studio and hang out with us, which would be much more fun, I'm sure.
At this point, usually it would be anyways. I would much rather hang out with you guys than be at the Lakers Celtics game.
All right, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give her a roaring round of applause.
Here's the worst part. We were on campus literally that day. 6 early enrollees got there, or 7 5-star football recruits, and they were standing out there too, and they're just looking at each other like, we came here for this man and he left us today. Like, come on.
Outrage.
I have more fun just cheering for the teams and being able to pick the upsets without thinking, oh man, there goes my bracket. But I'll pick like Final Fours. That's about it.
It's ridiculous. What about the women's bracket? Did you do one of those?
I did not. I can't. I pick with my heart too much.
I'm sorry. I hate to do that. It's not my style, but I had to. This portion of the show is brought to you by Wright Brand Bacon. Wright Brand Bacon. It's everything you like about bacon, only bigger.
I'm so thick. I'm so delicious. I'm like meat candy. He's alcohol free, maybe that's the problem. Maybe he needs some wine.
We should open the wine now, shouldn't we?
Now that we're all about to drive home.
Go back to the phones.
Maybe not such a good idea.
What are you watching tomorrow night, intern Justine? I can't call you intern Justine anymore. You're not an intern.
I'm not going to watch the week Pac-10 football. That's done. Nobody watches that.
You're right about that.
And for fear of getting kicked out of the room, I'm going to say the Eagles and Michael Vick. However, I will watch to see whether or not LeBron throws the powder and gets booed and all of that stuff, because to me, that's interesting.
Well, yeah, you're right. That's 30 seconds, and then you turn the game off and you watch football, right?
I'll be doing some channel surfing.
Candace Parker's going to join us in studio. She's in the studio now with intern Justine.
It's our boss over there, by the way.
Yes, she is.
You treat Justine a little bit more respect, please.
I'm not going to call her intern Justine anymore. What do we call her now?
Program
Queen
director?
Justine.
She's taken over, actually, this show.
Thanks.
You realize that? She started out as an intern. Now she's pretty much running this place.
Babysitting, too.
And babysitting. She does it all. She
Can I get a raise?
She can do. Yeah, what's the intern minimum wage?
Let's double her salary, her current salary right
I think
now.
she should get another credit on her University of Tennessee. Can we get another credit? I have the power here. I
Layla's
have the
getting
power.
me fired right now. She's breaking stuff back here.
I'm sure she's hung up on a couple people, too.
Justine, just bringing all kinds of knowledge to the table tonight. Not just bracketology. Not just college basketball and pro basketball knowledge. I mean, how many other women can name an obscure player on an NBA team watching it from a monitor 30 feet away? I mean, seriously. Let's give her a roaring round of applause.